What's going on, everybody? Welcome back, droidlife.com. We're going to whip through an application review today on Zillow. For those of you not familiar with Zillow, this is probably the biggest housing, rental, real estate website pretty much on the planet. So they've now released, as of today, they've released their first Android app, and you know, it has complete full functionality, just like if you were hanging out on their actual website. It's pretty cool. It works with essentially Google Maps. It does not have pinch to view or pinch to zoom, I'm sorry, on it, but it runs off of Google Maps. So you know, it's got layers, so you can look at satellite views and see actual houses and things like that, and it's got the tap zoom going on with it. So basically, Zillow lets you search for real estate listings, search for rentals, search for, you know, anything really related to the housing market. It gives you estimates on housing prices, when places were sold. It shows you graphs and charts and stuff on houses around you, so you can find a good neighborhood and things like that. So just to show you really quick, if we go into options on it, you can do a search, and you can search by location. So I could say, let's just try downtown Portland. Let's just see what it comes up with. But you can do regular searches. You can also do, and look at that, it took us right downtown Portland. You can also do voice searches. Let's see if I can figure out how to do that. If we hit search, it brings you up the you know, the search thing up there. So I can say, let's do Rose Garden, Portland. See if it finds us the Rose Garden. And it actually found us the Rose Garden that has actually full of roses rather than where the Portland Trail Blazers play. But anyways, you can see the voice search actually works, and it works pretty well. Let's go back to downtown Portland. Let's go back down there and just look at some houses real quick so I can show you kind of how this works. So if we go in and go into our options and this thing called filters right here, if we go filters, this is where you get all your options for how you want to search or how you want Zillow to display. So up top we got for sale, make me move, not really sure what that is to tell you the truth, recently sold, and stuff that's for rent. So let's say we just want to buy a house. Well, I can uncheck all of those, and then we'll just get home prices. I can set the home price I want, and it's got, you know, this neat little scroll bar. So let's just scroll down to, let's say, 450,000 and a minimum of 300,000. So you can set a whole price range for what you want to search for. We can set the number of bedrooms. So let's go ahead and set those at, let's say, 2, and how about 2 baths. So you can set that stuff in there. When you hit done, it should then change the map and load up whatever your filters are. And it's loading, and sure enough, it did. We got our range of about 350 to about 450 going on in there. So it gives us all these search options. So let's just go ahead and zoom in on this property right here, which is for $399K. So you can just tap right on that. It'll bring you up that property, and it shows you what it is: 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,300 square feet. It's a condo. It's $399,000. And then from there, you can go ahead and tap actually on that listing, and it'll take you into the listing. So from here, it'll give us photos over here. So this one has 13 photos available. Tells us about what the monthly payment would be when it was built. Talks about the property, just gives a description of it. Recent comparable sales. So it shows you, you know, properties in the area that are sold and at what price. It gives you the listing agent, lets you call them or email them directly. And it's pretty cool. I saw in another listing, it actually told you that the property was a foreclosure and things like that. If we want to look at pictures of it, we just go ahead and tap on those pictures, and then we can just flick through, and it'll flick through and let you look at all the pictures of the actual property. So that's pretty cool. That's essentially, you know, the basic functionality of it. You can get really more involved in it just by, you know, tapping around and playing with things. Like, as you can see down here, sort of like with Buzz, there's this little, it's kind of like a search or results, you know, little button down here. It brings you up a bunch of other ones within the area, a bunch of search results in the area. you can zoom out and you can look at other properties. Like I said, if you're, you know, in the rental market, we can uncheck that. We can just go rentals, and you can set up a price you want to pay per month for rent and all kinds of stuff like that. So this is Zillow. It hits the market today. We actually got a hold of this last night, so we're checking it out and doing this review for you. But very cool app. If you're in the market looking for houses or rental properties, Zillow is quite the source. I know it's one of my go-to sources on the internet, and now that I can have it on my phone to go, gotta say, give this one a thumbs up. So anyway, check it out. It's available for free in the market. We will also have download links at the blog. We're droidlife.com. Check us out. Peace.